Hi Ryan, it's time for story time with Nana, and today we're going to read The Little Boy Who Lost His Name. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. One day a little boy awoke, sat up and rubbed his eyes, looked over at his bedroom door and got a big surprise. His name, which had been stuck there, had vanished, flown away. What exactly am I called? He wondered in dismay. He searched inside his closet. He peered in all his drawers. He had a look beneath the bed, crouched down on all fours. What's this? A magic rainbow trail. It wasn't there before. Could that be where his name had gone? And did he dare explore? There he is in his room, wondering where his name from his door went. And there he is under the bed. He noticed the rainbow. Where's he going? The boy crept down the winding trail, looking all around, surrounded by fantastic sights, astonished and spellbound. But finding a lost name is hard. It takes great bravery. How would the little boy get on? Let's turn the page and see. See, he's walking on the trail and there's lots of beasts. Oh my, a mouse and a hippopotamus and a lion. Look at this, the pirate. Oh, a monkey with the banana. Let's see how he gets on. The boy walked past a scrapyard where a robot sat down slumped, rusty with a dented head and most down in the dumps. Are you okay? The boy asked. Just you look a little sad. Me, I've lost my name, it seems. We're both feeling quite bad. It's my joints, said the robot. You hear that awful squeak? My knees, my elbows, even my back. All they do is creak. I might as well be melted down into a roll of foil. No, said the boy, don't be daft. You only need some oil. And there's the robot, looking a bit sad, but the little boy can help. Oh, the robot cried, that's it. My brain had seized up too. And looking in the scrap heap, he found a can or two. A couple of squirts later, it was dancing merrily. Oh, happy days, I'm good as new. Now then, let me see. A whiz, a click, a rat-a-tat-tat. It hammered out an R, which stood for robot. Keep it. What a clever boy you are. So there's the robot who's now made the letter R, because R is in robot, and he gave it to the little boy to take on his way. Sitting down against a tree beside a babbling brook, a monster was absorbed in an extremely clever book. Hello, young man, it warmly said, and just what brings you here? Oh, please don't eat me, the boy said, all quivering in fear. It chuckled. Eat you? No, I live on nuts and the odd berry. Little children don't agree with my delicate belly. But what exactly are you? Asked the boy. Your hair's so thick. I'm Bigfoot, it replied, or Sasquatch. Yeti, take your pick. So there he is, talking to the Yeti, reading his book. My problem's quite the opposite, the little boy exclaimed. See, ever since this morning, well, I don't have any name. Aha, the monster cried. An existential gripe for sure. But just the sort of problem I like knocking at my door. It gave the boy a letter. Here, since I've got names to spare, take this Y for Yeti, and on your travels do take care. So the Yeti is giving the boy the letter Y. The little boy walked on and on, here and there and round about. and came across an animal with an tremendous snout. "Hello there," said the little boy. "What animal are you?" "I'm an aardvark," said the beast. "Good morning, how do you do?" "Not so good," the boy replied. "You see, I've lost my name." "Goodness me," the aardvark cried. "Now there's a dreadful shame." The aardvark rooted busily. "I need to find some lunch, and if you're hungry too, I've got tasty ants to munch." "Ants," the boy replied, horrified. "No, really, not for me," and sat down quite as gloomy as a little boy could be. "Lost your name," the aardvark snuffled. "Well, now that won't do. You mustn't give up though yet and just sit there feeling blue. Aardvark starts with 2 A's. I can surely spare you one. I'm sure you'll come across your name before the day is done." So there is the little boy with the aardvark, and he has an A, and he's giving it to the little boy to take on his travels. Okay. The little boy went on his way up and down and round around, completely lost but happy with the letters that he'd found. He smiled as he remembered the great characters he'd met and wondered how much crazier this escapade could get. And there he goes, up and round and off he goes. Let's see. The sun was warm, the sky was blue, and he fancied a rest, and so he stretched out on the grass and thought about his quest. His journey had been fun so far, and he'd hardly been scared. He'd done things that most other boys never would have dared. But still, he'd be much happier once he found his name. So he got up, squared his shoulders, and set off once again. The boy wandered along a shore with icebergs floating near and saw a giant creature with a horn just like a spear. Oh no, the horn was stuck in ice. It couldn't pull free. "Help me, please," the creature cried. "I'm trapped as trapped can be." The boy pulled hard with all his might. The creature splashed and sploshed. "My friends will all have swum off," it sobbed, "and I'm completely lost." "I'm a narwhal," it explained. "I'm famous for my horn. Sometimes people even call me the sea unicorn." See, he's stuck. He's got his nose stuck in an iceberg, and the little boy is trying to help him to get free so he can catch up with his friends. "You've got 2 names, and I've got none," the boy said. "Well, I'll be," and with a final great big heave, he set the narwhal free. "Thanks," the narwhal said, then sniffed. "My friends, where could they be?" So the boy climbed up a rock and looked far out to sea. "I think I see some horns," he said. The narwhal cried, "My friends, please take this N for a narwhal. You'll find your name in the end." So there he is, up on the rock. He spotted his friends, and the narwhal gave him the letter N. The boy turned round and headed back the way he'd come, past all the wondrous things he'd seen and all the things he'd done. The magic trail was waiting, and he followed where it led, back to where his journey started, underneath his bed. "Yippee!" he cried out happily. No searching any more. The letters he'd been given, can you guess what they stood for? There he is, on the trail. And what could those letters be for? Ryan! The R from the robot, the Y from the Yeti, the A from the aardvark, and the N from the narwhal. He felt so tired and weary, and yet also felt full of joy. What a quite amazingly courageous little boy called Ryan. And then he's back to sleep after his adventure. What a great story. And he found his name, and his name is Ryan, just like you. Okay, have a nice day. Bye-bye.